Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, folks. Where am I? I'm at home. And I'm stood next to me camper. I've got my overalls on. I'm just doing my son's brakes, front disc and pads. I've done the one side, but I'm going to show you. I'll do the other side now, and I'll show you how we'll get on doing this. So thanks for joining me. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a fairly easy job, but with brakes I always say if you're not confident, don't do it, because they are your lives. Obviously I've done that many disc and pads, I can do it with my eyes shut, because obviously I used to have a garage. So anyway, join me. I'll just show you what I'm up to now. Right, so these are the stuff I'm using. It's Drive Tech, which it says premium disc and pads. They're not bad. They do give a 24,000 mile warranty with them, and I've had some on my camper and they've been alright. So that's what we're using. We're going from a company called GSF. They are in Redditch, but they are nationwide. So anyway, let me get the wheel off and get tucked in. So see you in a minute. That's the wheel off. Yeah. I'll catch you in a minute. Yeah, greetings folks. There's one of the new pads there. You've got a warning light wire, which I've already disconnected. That it's only on the one side. I've got to take this little cover off here, and there's one down there to start with. So I'm going to do that now. So we'll catch you shortly. Right, I'm just going to push the pads back because these discs are scrap now. It doesn't matter about using a screwdriver to push the pistons back. Greetings folks. So that's back now. So the next job is to get it's a 7mm Allen key and get these bolts undone. So let's get this one undone. And that's it. And next one. Right, that's that done. So I'm just going to bring you around the other side now. So just have to flick these little wire things off here, and the caliper will come off. The one pad will stay in, and that's out. The pads aren't worn out, but the discs are in poor condition, so I'll change the whole lot. So next thing I've got to do is there's a little retaining bolt in the disc which you use impact gun to get that out. So that's done. There it is there. I'm just going to put that down out of the way. Little tap on the disc. Obviously the disc won't come out because this there's a bracket there, it's got to be undone. So what I've done earlier was I managed to loosen it off with a big bar. Just take the bottom bolt completely out. So just get that undone now. Flatten this one off. door. You know, the only trouble using this, I'm using the Hero 9, the medium mod, you have to tell it which way where you're facing it. So now got just gonna get this undone. I just have to slacken the top one. That's it. Doesn't have to come all the way off. And out with a disc. So there's the back. It's quite worn. You see the front there. So let's get the new one. They used to come years ago with like a grease on them, but they're like coated with this paint, so it saves a bit of time. You just have to degrease them before, but they've got a line up. It only goes on one way. Some cars, they don't have this little thing on, because a lot of times we've had cars in and the previous people it's snapped off and they're not on. They don't have to, it's not that important, but I'm just going to check something on this. Things on there already, should be okay. Right, so yeah, you got your warning light wire behind there. It came off and just shoved it back on. So now we're going to get the pads. This one is with the warning light wire. That goes at the back. I've got some copper grease somewhere. Yeah, well, I found the copper grease. Now you don't have to put it on, but I usually just put a little bit on, because sometimes the brakes they can squeak. It has got anti-squeak things on there. What I've done off camera, I've tightened these bolts back up holding that bracket on. So we're just going to put the brake pad. We'll do that. Just I've run a bit low on copper grease actually. I was putting a little bit on just so nothing seizes up, and a little bit on there. So now this one's got a wire clip that goes in the centre of the caliper. So just got to get that in the right way. So we'll just put that in there like that. Then I'm going to drop the caliper on. Careful not to trap the wire. Just get these over if I can. I think I'm still recording, yeah. That's it. Alright, so just tighten these up. In the wrong place to bolt. That's it. Check. Right, go again. Slot this in. Got to line up the back to get the bolts in. Yeah, just take your time. You could easily, if you're not careful, cross thread these bolts. So make sure they're in easy. Right. done. Got to put the this wire clip back on. That's all in. Right, I've just got to find my little plastic bungs. I'll put them. Here they are. These two here, they go in where you use the Allen key. Put those in. And then I'm going to connect the warning light wire up now. Okay. That's all okay. Yeah, should be alright. So I'm just going to give the brake pedal a pump. Yeah, hi folks, well that's all back together now. I've just got to put the wheel on, so but I won't show you doing that because it's a pretty straightforward job. I'm just going to get my assistant Paul to straighten the wheel up so makes it easy for me to fit on. Straighten the wheel up, Paul. And here's the old ones. I've seen worse. If it was my own car, as I'm a bit tight, I'd have probably gone on a bit further, but they did need doing. So they say they would have done a few more miles, but that's another story. So yeah, hello world, all greetings, all done. I've saved him a bit of money. I think the garage average price is probably about 180 quid. If you go to some of these centres, they probably charge 250 VW, 300-400 quid no doubt. But the whole job with the parts. I'm doing something tonight. We're having a free meal, so he was going to take me for a carvery, but I'm having something to eat tonight. Sort of, I'm not going on a date, but I've got a free meal, put it like that, so that's another story. Yeah, so he was going to take me out for lunch, but so eating tonight, but I saved him some money. So the old jobs cost about £100 or a little bit less, so saved him some money. And I don't mind doing the odd job like that, it's just nice to be back on the spanners. So that's all for now. I'm ending the video, so as usual, I say, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a big thumbs up for me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's hope there's peace in Ukraine and all around the world. We'll see you on the next video, folks. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.